Hey, it's Dave, and today I'm going to show you how to make a rotisserie chicken in your backyard. It's very cheap and easy to do. I did it with a $30 fire pit, a 2x4, and some butcher's twine. The first step is to truss your chicken with some butcher's twine. Trussing your chicken will help it cook more evenly, and it'll make it easier to suspend above the fire. You'll need 3 12-inch pieces of twine to truss the chicken. Before you start trussing the chicken, you want to remove any excess fat, skin, and the wing tips because they'll likely burn during the cooking process. I'm also going to remove the wishbone. This will make it easier to carve later, but this is not a necessary step. To do this, you just need to cut along the outside of the wishbone and then use your fingers to dig it out. You can use your fingers to feel for the wishbone. When you make your cuts on either side of the wishbone, make sure they meet at the top. After you remove the wishbone, make sure you season the cavity of the chicken thoroughly. To truss the chicken, you want to start by putting the string underneath the bottom third of the chicken. Then cross the strings over top of the chicken and loop them back underneath the legs. Once the string is underneath the legs, you want to pull it very tight so that the legs are up against the breast. The last step is to wrap the string underneath the breast and above the neck, then make 2 knots to secure it. I'm going to tie 2 additional strings around the chicken, one around the waist and one going from head to tail. These additional strings will make it much easier to hang the chicken above the fire in different positions. Hanging the chicken in different positions during the cooking process will allow us to cook the chicken more evenly. The last step is to tuck the wings in. This will prevent them from burning. I cut the large skin flap on the wing in order to make it easier to tuck. Don't forget, seasoning is a team sport. Now all that's left to do is hang your chicken above the fire. I used a carabiner and butcher's twine to hang my chicken. David. I used this setup because that's what I had lying around my apartment, but get creative with what you have. I hung my chicken from a 2x4 that I had lying around, but you could easily do the same thing with a metal pipe or a large tree branch from your backyard. I wedged my 2x4 into a cinder block, and then cut a notch in it to hold the string. This method definitely works best with a wood fire, but you can add some charcoal which will make the fire hotter and help the chicken cook faster. You should also try and find some type of heat-proof material that will help you build a taller fire and reflect some of the heat back at the chicken. I'm using fire bricks, but you could easily use regular bricks or a piece of sheet metal. This will help you make sure the whole chicken is being exposed to the heat and not just the bottom. You should still flip the chicken every 30 to 60 minutes to make sure it cooks evenly. You should definitely take advantage of all the rendered chicken fat and juices that leave the chicken. Try cooking things like cabbage, potatoes, or cauliflower underneath the chicken in a pan. Then use the collected juices to baste the chicken. If you haven't gotten enough color but the chicken is cooked through, you can always lower it directly over the hot coals to brown it at the last minute. Once your chicken is cooked and rested, go ahead and carve it up any way you like and enjoy. I cut up the cabbage that was roasting underneath the chicken and dressed it with the fat from the pan and a little lemon juice and some herbs.
Is it perfect?
It's pretty fucking good.
Get your hands out of the way. Hell yeah, David!